Hello, beautiful Capricorn. This is your mid-month reading for June. I actually already did your reading, but last night Spirit showed me a new way of reading cards. It's the same spread, but it's like it's a way they want me to read it. They want me to read the cards for mid-month, so I had to redo your video. It is what it is, right? It's like, I don't know, they want me to read it a different way. But anyhow, thank you for being here. If you're new, my name is Amber. If you're returning, thank you for lending your energy to the channel. Remember, it's just all energy. Energy goes vice versa. It can go up, down, left, right, you, them, whoever. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Comment, definitely. I love your comments. I love them. I read them all. Even if I don't reply, because I'm a busy gal. If you need a reading, links in the description box below, or you can go to that wonderful website right up there, and I'll be happy to help you. So Capricorn, mid-month June, you have anxiety, woman holding a coin, and the world. Very interesting. Mid-June, I see you nervous about how things are unfolding. And they're leaving it at that, okay? For some of you, it's different. For some of you, you're moving forward. For some of you, you kind of feel stagnant. And the reason why it's different for each of us is because the decision is up to them. How things are going to move. It's like, it's based on their reactions. So depending on how they reacted, the other party reacted to this, to the beginning of June, kind of affects the end of June, in a way. So I can't be that specific. Not yet. But I will say that you have built some sort of foundations with this person, and you know, it's like, I'm willing to put in the hard work. I'm willing to do this. It's almost like you need to be willing to do it. Some of you may be giving up. Sorry, gotta fix my boob dudes. How can I explain this? So you're worried about how things are going. Scared about what's going to happen. You're willing to build and put in the hard work to build a relationship or to make the relationship stronger. But for some reason, they're telling me you have to remember this for the mid-month. You have to remember that you wanted to put that hard work in. And eventually, by the end of this month, you will come to a conclusion on what's best for both of you. Some of you will be splitting. Some of you will be staying together. Okay? And it's not out of hate. It's more out of, you're in a clearer understanding of what you need. So if it's good for you, you'll stay. If it's not, you'll leave. You know, it's that kind of thing. So I'm assuming we're using this deck. No, they don't want to use this one. Okay, we're using a regular Rider-Waite then, Capricorn. That's funny. Did you all see the Justice come out first both times? Just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there. Okay. The Ace of Cups is at the bottom. Okay, underneath the bottom card. The reason, see, you went through lots of ups and downs with this person. Okay, lots of ups and downs, lots of things going on. And now you have this opportunity to really have love. Okay? To really have love, to really be open to something. There is an opportunity here. And it's an opportunity for something wonderful, especially with the Sun card here. For something really good to happen between you two. For most of you, this is one of those moments in your life where it's something significant. Yeah, I'm going to talk about your cards in a second. Something significant within your life. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, Capricorn, so let's talk about your oracle cards really quick. I usually touch on them while I'm reading, but I just want to start. So overall energy, you have unexpected. Absolutely beautiful. It just means that something comes out of nowhere, right? It's almost like it's a spiritual awakening for you. And they're telling me about hard work and dedication and really going through the ups and downs to see something clearly, whether it's to stay or go, whatever the situation may be. But there's just a change in the environment. There's just a change in the environment, and whatever it is, it's really good for you. And it gets you the ability, it gives you the ability to express yourself, whether this be in love or needing to leave a situation because it's not healthy. You know, it's different for different folks. So spiritually, we have unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. A lot of you are learning to let things go. Whether this is shadow work, a person, or a situation. It's just like you're letting go so these miracles can come through. Because in your love life, you have magic. So something happens by surprise. It's like your wishes are coming true. And now that your wishes are coming true, you're face to face with your wishes. Okay? That's what I get. I feel like you're face to face with it. Abundance is pride. But you're face to face with the things that you wanted, and now you have to figure out how to handle it, how to move forward, what to do. Is this something I actually need, even though I wanted it so bad? Is this good for me, or is it not good for me? These are the things that you're going to question, Capricorn. Pride. I love myself, and I see myself in everyone. That's how you're moving forward. Is you're dealing with someone that's really alike in a certain way, or you either know this person. It's one of the two, okay? And you have this caring ability to see other people's plight or issue or problem or their fight, their eternal fight, and wanting to really be there with them to help them through it, or be like a cheerleader for them. And that's what's helping move everything forward. That's what's helping you move forward. But also, for some of you, they need to let things go, like officially, because there's a few of you who are holding on to something that you need to let go. And it's all about you looking at yourself clearly. You know, like, is this how I want to be treated? Some of you are being treated badly. And badly is not how you want to be treated. Some of you are being treated like in a confusing way, like the other person's just confused. It's not so bad. But if someone's treating you badly or terribly, that's different. Okay? Either way, it's about releasing things. Okay? Releasing things, letting go, letting your new life transition in. Okay, this is either with a person or without a person. How it applies to you is how you need to look at it. It's energy. Okay, energy is not very specific sometimes. Okay, so we're going to jump into the reading. So we're starting off with the Justice. It means there's some sort of balance. So either I get this feeling like someone's coming back to you. It's a reward for something you've done or the work that you've put in. Okay. And you're still a little bit nervous. You're not sure. Or it could be them nervous, not sure. It's either you or your partner that is not quite sure on surrendering. They haven't quite loosened up, or you haven't quite loosened up, even though things are coming along, or you kind of got that wish fulfillment in a way. But you're still working on it. You're still being consistent, or being a friend, or trying to work things out. There could be a third party that someone needs to cut out, and you're aware that they need to cut this person out. It's making you a little iffy because you're not sure if they're going to do it or not. But all in all, you still feel a connection here. You really want this. This is not something you're going to give up on. It's almost like you want to see how it's going to go. You know that this is kind of risky, but at the same time, you're willing to put up the risk because you feel like Spirit has kind of invited you into this scenario. Okay. Meaning that it came to you and you're like, well, it means something to me. It means something to me. So I'm going to try, to do it. Especially with the sun here. So there's a little bit of codependency happening here. And it's more because you're relying on this person's reaction or what they're going to do next, on how things are going to work out. And I feel like you're just paying really close attention. There could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius involved here, trying to help out in the situation. I feel like they're trying to help this behavior as a friend. But even that's risky. I don't feel like that's really giving it... It's helping, but it's still up to the other person, how they're going to react, what they're going to do, how they're going to interpret. So it's interesting because I feel like there's going to be a jump or a move. They're gonna move. They're gonna make it happen. Even though it's risky and they're scary. And they're scared. Scary. They're scared. But they also know if they want to be happy and they have this opportunity for somebody that's stable and feels good to them, that they need to take this risk, or they need to kind of step over the wall. I feel like they have a bit of optimism too, but there's a little bit of fear. They haven't quite finished the energy they need to finish. They haven't quite let go of their worries and fears. But also I feel like they don't want to let you or someone else down by not taking a risk. I also feel like they don't want to let themselves down. Because there could have been something here, if they would have balanced this out a long time ago. To you, this whole thing feels risky, dealing with someone who's not 100% sure, but yet they're still trying to offer you something. It has a bit of superficialness to it, like they're afraid to fully open up, so they're kind of stepping in. They're stepping into change or stepping into stability. So I feel like they want you, but they're slowly stepping into stability. It's going to take them a while to get all the way there, or to a level that you want them to be at. But the whole situation is unfinished. It's not done. It's uncertain. There's not really a feeling of certainty, Capricorn. But I do feel like you're working together. I feel like you're building a friendship. That I don't feel like they are questioning. Or you're questioning their friendship or the connection, or the idea of them wanting to work together with you. I don't feel like you're thinking that that's a lie. You're more worried about how this love is going to grow. You know that there's an opportunity, and if they're going to stick around. That's really the big thing. That's what you're uncertain about, and I don't see them being certain about it either. It's more because they're either having financial issues, they either have to rely on people, or they just don't feel like they're at the same level as you, or they have things in their life they need to finish. Because I get like finish. But what's interesting is I don't think that they're going to change anything. I don't. The Tower in reverse, I know that seems weird, but it's almost like they feel the pressure of needing to balance it, but because they're so uncertain of what's happening, I don't think that they're going to change what's happening. They know that they still have something that they need to do, or something that they need to finish. And they're very focused, well, not very focused, but focused on finishing whatever that is. And you're focused on them. Let's do some clarifying. Yeah, you've walked into this new life with them, or this new space. After a point of things not moving, I feel like it finally happened. You know, it's like there might have been a pause or some space between you all. And that's been made right in some way. But you're still worried. I get this feeling that they came back in just with a little bit of uncertainty. I can't really. Yeah, they're not sure. They may have to finish up with a third party. Or they feel like you have to, because I feel like they're watching you. They're trying to see if you have someone else. It's interesting. It's almost like someone doesn't trust someone here. Either you don't trust them or they don't trust you. But there's no basis on it. It's just more like they're just perceiving, or they feel like this is a thing that they should be focused on. You know, there's no real basis, I guess. Because honestly, the other person could just be a friend of yours. Let's be real. I still think they're going to give to you, though, because they know there's something here that they don't want to lose. They're just trying to take it very, very slow. You're trying to take it very, very slow, right? I feel like you're trying to be as self-reliant and independent as possible by dealing with them. But I feel like you want to dig in there, you know? Yeah, you're trying to balance out give and take here. I feel like we talked about this. Did we talk about this? But I feel like you want to balance out give and take. You're starting to see that they are just making difficulties. It's like they could come to a conclusion. They could stop fighting this. But they're almost afraid that you're going to reject them, that it's not going to work out, that they're not enough. It's like all these things that they're allowing to be in their mind when it's not true necessarily. You know, you're like, let's just see what happens. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to watch you and make sure you fail, you know? That's what's causing confusion. It's them. It's their mind that's causing the confusion. Yeah, they're letting the fear take over, right? So if this is you, Capricorn, don't let the fear take over, right? Because what's going to happen is it's going to make you more frustrated. It's going to make the situation more frustrated. It's just going to make everybody frustrated, okay? And angry and impulsive, okay? This is a time to really think, go in your head instead of acting. So I feel like you might get really upset that, you know, like this is hard work for you. Because what they're telling me is this is shadow work for you in the way that you have, yeah, that's it. You have to release those old patterns and feelings and things that you used to do. It's like you want to do right now what you've always done. But you can't in this situation. It's like it's not allowed. You know, like spirit won't allow it. The energy won't allow it. Page of Pentacles. Someone's trying to heal a misfortune. So this could be a money issue or a material thing issue, school, money, career, things like that. Yeah. So I feel like they need to go back to focusing on that. Yeah, and they're really like focused on it. Like, oh, I need to go back to focusing on work or whatever. This is going to sound really weird, okay? But they feel like they've given enough time to you. Not in a bad way, but it's like, I need to do this thing for myself, so I need to go fix this thing that I got going on in my life, and I will return, okay? But you're like, what? That's what I get from that. You're like, oh no, we're not about to go through this again. Page of Wands. Yeah. So they're looking to really spend some time with you and be with you. You know? They see you as marriage material or wanting to marry you, wanting to have a committed relationship. They have a problem with committing, though. That's where you are distant. Is them making that final resolution to like, this is it forever. They just feel like, I don't feel like they're ready for it, but they'll give you love. You can flirt and you can build into a committed relationship. That's what's weird. That's weird. So it's almost like the forever scares them, but they know that they need to make a move to keep you, okay? So you take that how you want to. The World in reverse. So things aren't over. There's definitely a transformation coming to this relationship. They're really going to show you how much they care. Honestly, it's not over at all. I mean, that's two reversal world cards there. I feel like there's a little bit of skepticism being inserted into the situation by both parties, you know. But it is what it is. And with the Tower in reverse, they don't want to let you go, right? It's just you're about to go through some ups and downs. You're about to go through some ups and downs. That's what I'm going to say. The thing that surprises you is that you're back here with them being uncooperative. And it's not that they're being uncooperative. They're retreating in a weird way. Back into their life to fix. Yeah, and to fix whatever that was. It's like it's a part of their life that they need to deal with. It's like their own little individual shadow work, okay? They're retreating back into that, and you're like, oh no, here we go again, especially after something so good happened. It creates a delay, and you feel blocked by it. You want to retaliate or say something or do something bad because you feel like this was an injustice, but I feel you work, you know, being there, you know, like being a friend. But what's so interesting is, even though you don't feel like they made you feel like they surrendered to you or made you feel 100% important in this situation, you still feel like you won this person or won the scenario. So this is a very influential moment in your life, Capricorn. This person is influential. This situation is influential in your growth and who you are. And there is still an opportunity for love here. Yeah. You're just healing. You're literally healing and building. That's what I heard when I pulled these two cards out. You're healing and building. It's not perfect. There's this ups and downs. But there's a sense of magic and spirit being intertwined within the situation, which is a positive. You're releasing some things. And also you're seeing, you know, you're getting to the bottom of your pride. Because I feel like you just want something and you're like, I need them to do it exactly this way. But what you're being faced with is, if they don't do it exactly the way that you want them to, what is your reaction exactly? You know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna do? So yeah, that was pretty in depth. Now I know why they wanted me to read like that. Okay, so yeah. See, there's communication, absolutely. Risks being taken, relationships being built. But even though all this is happening, even though this is like a fast trajectory, there's still work to be done. There's still patience that needs to be intertwined. You know what's interesting, Capricorn? This is building I push to say healthy, but a balanced relationship. It's like you're both pushing each other's limits, right? To see where the balance will be for you all if you can be together. Okay? So I'm done. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this for you. I love you. Blessings on your journey, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.